Hi everyone, welcome to day 14 of the 30 days drawing challenge, where we're going to be drawing and slicing up spheres. So this is going to be quite an important step for the future, and I know I've been saying that for the past couple of videos, but they're all important now. I'm going to start by drawing a normal circle and just kind of planning how I'm going to cut it up. So in this instance, I'm going to be cutting it up into 3 separate shapes. But you can play around and do this however you like. In fact, my sketch isn't the correct proportions at all, but it's only a plan, so it doesn't really matter. I struggle to find why this is so important, but I suppose it's the ability to easily manipulate existing shapes into more complex structures, which is actually tomorrow's lesson. So that'll be useful, I suppose. Now, once you've separated it into 3 separate structures, you can even go further, maybe cut the middle section in half. It's completely up to you. Now, I'm going to start by drawing it properly, and I think my circle drawings are getting a lot better. So I'm going to, just on this initial layer, briefly draw out each section. And I realise I have a bit of a lisp at the moment. I just had some work done on my teeth and I'm not speaking correctly, but hopefully that'll pass tomorrow. Now, as I drew it in the plan, I'm going to be drawing the middle section here, and the width of the longest side should match up with the segment above the middle section, and respectively the one below as well. And I think they do. I haven't put them together to find out, but I'm just gonna say it's okay. And because of the angle I'm drawing this at, you can't actually see the exposed side of the semicircle on top, but you can with the cylinder in the middle. And typically you would shade this a different color to really suggest that it's either freshly cut or that it has a different texture. I don't really know. It's art. Do what you want. I'm now going to be going over the shapes with a bit of a stronger pen. And if I wanted to spend a bit more time on this, I would probably add a lot of color, but this video ended up being far too long as it is. And I apologize if I seem quite low energy. I'm currently slightly sick, but hopefully I'll be better in no time. And I'm curious, if any of you are drawing with me, what medium are you using? Is it digital? If so, what's the software? If not, what kind of pencil are you using? Or maybe you're using pens. Let me know. I'm very curious. And what I'm also curious about is, when I do these videos, should I have faint music playing in the background? I don't know if that's distracting, and honestly, because I can't stand the sound of my own voice, I tend not to listen back to my recordings before uploading them. So hopefully they haven't been bad so far, but it means I never know if the audio levels match my voice or not. So I can only apologize for that. I suppose that the top semicircle and the bottom semicircle should be quite similar according to my plan, but we're making this up on the spot. So let's just say I'm meant to do all of this. And there we have our basic shape. It's quite a short lesson today, but what I plan on doing is just lightly sketching next to it a bit more of a complex shape. So once I've briefly shaded the inner parts of this exposed sphere and attempting to tidy things up, I guess, we'll give that a little bit of a sketch. And I realized as I was drawing this, I probably spent too long shading the actual sphere itself, so I'm just going to do a bit of a cut. So that cut is going to happen right after I finish this next exposed side. Okay, and here we go. There we have it, easy peasy. And I'm going to attempt now to draw this more complex disassembled shape. I promise you it's not going to be very good. I'm just trying this out, but I'm just going to draw each half of the sphere first, and then just plan a bit how I would cut it up in a spiral pattern, almost as if you were peeling an orange. So it's going to be spinning around, and you're going to be seeing one side, like so the exterior of the sphere, and then the inside of it as well as it spirals up. Not my finest work, but it's always good to stretch yourself and see what could be. And in doing this, I learnt a lot. So this doesn't even apply to art. In any lesson that you take, after it's finished, just try and apply those learnings a bit further, and at the very least you will understand the basic concepts more, because they'll just seem simpler. And the proportions aren't right at all. That should be going a lot further left, but you get the general idea. Watching this back, I'm kind of regretting following this up, but I feel like you've got to own your mistakes. Maybe one day when I'm comfortable listening to my own voice, I'll go back to this video and try it again, because I think it has the potential to look quite good. Anyway, I will spare you the extra minute or two when I painstakingly shade this in. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and you were able to take something away from this lesson, and I will see you all tomorrow with something a lot more difficult. Thanks everyone. Bye.